Today, we are going to be experimenting with a metal that I didn't even know existed, and that is indium. What on earth is indium? It was first isolated in 1864, and until the early 1900s, it had no use. That sounded like you would expect a slab of Play-Doh to sound. It's basically just cold butter. We were talking about glaciated butter the other day. I think that's even softer than glaciated butter. Listen, listen, listen. Did you hear that? It like crackles. That's wild.
See if you can bite through it.
Oh, it makes noises when I bite into it. Ah, that's so weird. Look at the impression my teeth left. Dude, you really made a good effort there.
I wonder if I could chew a corner off it.
Indium is even softer than lead. Bro, you're scaring me. Oh no. Are you insane? God, I can't believe the effort you were able to put into that. You see the tiny dents I made compared to you? So it goes without saying that if we hit it with a hammer, it dents. If I hit it with a bigger hammer, it dents even more. So as we'd expect, it'll file. It's so soft, it's just like deforming it. I don't even need to file it. Look, I can just push into it with my file and change its shape. I wouldn't be surprised if we can drill it by hand, literally. Just hand drilling with a step drill, as you do.
So what do they even use this stuff for?
Well, World War II, it started being used as a coating on bearings in aviation. Moving on from there, it was used in electronics, apparently valuable for semiconductors and for solders, because this stuff has a pretty low melting temperature. That is crazy. I'm holding it on one end, and we're absolutely puddling it over there. When we're trying to bond steel to steel, or titanium to titanium, and titanium to steel, through a process called diffusion bonding, that usually involves a high temperature so that you can get those atoms to actually touch together and weld or bond. Apparently this can be bonded cold. It's actually quite warm right now. I think it goes without saying that this stuff will forge. It is just absolutely soft as can be. This bar cost £250. So it costs about 50p per gram, because this was 500 grams.
It'd be a good metal for like really young children to learn to blacksmith with.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't need much effort to move.
No, you could learn all the techniques of forging with this.
And it'd be cold, so less dangerous as well for like a 5-year-old.
Absolutely brilliant. Otherwise, you have to use Play-Doh. Or, you know, if you're so inclined, lead, but, you know, death. Did I tell you about gallium poisoning, by the way, Jamie?
No?
Yeah, if you ingest, like, even a trace amount of gallium, you'll be sick. Diarrhea for weeks.
Oh, well, that's good then, because that's not gallium, it's indium.
Why do I keep missing up gallium and indium? Oh no! Look at that there. That's not good. Fractured when I hit the corner there. Oh, so there's limits to how it will deform then. Oh, it just sheared. How weird. Just the tiniest little bit of it. Instead of deforming, it just rolled over and sheared. So maybe it wasn't a crack. Maybe it was just, oh, I'm so soft that I'm not even going to go back into myself. I'm just going to fall off the edge of myself. All right, I'm going to grind these surfaces clean before cutting it. It's like grinding a gummy bear. Oh, that gets hot quick. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Ah, very thermally conductive. We need to cut it. I want to cold weld it, because what we should be able to do is cut it in half, fold it on itself, and just get it to weld right back to it. And so this is just like, you know, the old school way of building up pattern for Damascus, where you cut it and fold it. With steel, that requires incredible temperature, enough that the scale can get blasted out of there. But here, we've done it cold. Ha! That is a room temperature indium weld. Now I wonder if we can use indium to bond another metal at room temperature. Riddle me this, Jamie. I'm thinking of a metal that's far more important than indium, and also much softer. Hint, hint.
I'm never good at riddles.
Hint, hint.
What's this made out of? Titanium? Aluminium?
Sodium, an essential component to proper hydration and made oh so delicious with today's sponsor, Element. First and foremost, this stuff is just ridiculously delicious. I don't know how they can make an electrolyte drink so delicious that actually has the electrolytes that you need. And whether you're working hard in the workshop and you want to perform as well as possible to do as good a work as possible, or whether you're out adventuring in limited time that you have, and you want to make the most of it, being properly hydrated is essential. There's a growing body of research that suggests that you need more salt, not less, to achieve optimal health outcomes, which is how they came up with this electrolyte formulation. I really hope that you try it by going to drinklmnt.com/forge, because there you will get a free sample pack that has every single one of their flavors thrown in with any purchase. Be sure to use code FORGE for the sample pack, and that's good for new and existing customers. So please let them know that we sent you. They've got a risk-free money-back guarantee, so if you don't like it, no questions asked, no sending it back, they'll give you your money back. It's an awesome deal and an even better product. The link is in the description below. So, I need a slice. Ah, it's stuck! It dragged all this material down and got stuck between the belt and the work rest.
Wait, you're gonna cut it with a saw? I thought you were just gonna karate chop it.
Oh, yeah, good point. Ha! 1940. So we've cut 2 bits of copper, cleaned them up. It's proven to be incredibly difficult to clean up indium, especially in such a small, wobbly slice. Lay those together. Ah, I forgot to peel the copper. How about that for a forbidden s'more? There's my little sandwich. Open. One. All right, so we can rip off all the squirted out indium. Question is, did it bond to the copper? Oh, what was that? Oh no. It's quite underwhelming, isn't it?
It looked cool though.
It did. Look how thin it got it. Thinned down what was quite a thick slice of indium to about 0.1 millimeters thick. That's crazy. See, it like oxidizes when you heat it up and it gets a skin on it. That skin is hardly very useful. Instantly forms a skin as soon as it melts. Oh, no, you can really get it to run. Look at that thing. Now, when we make a knife, we usually like it to be from a very hard material to hold an edge. How soft would the edge be on an indium blade? My gosh. Oh, if only steel was this easy to work. Brutal on your back. Usually you just get like a minute's work and then it's time for another heat. Ooh! Use its own inertia to try and straighten out that spine. God, that works a treat. It does not seem like this has any sort of work hardening properties. If you were forging copper and you changed its shape this much, it would be super hard at this point. It'd be breaking. But this thing is just staying a really consistent softness. All right, I'm gonna draw down this edge some more. Ready? Ready? It's just absolutely hilarious. Straighten it. It's amazing. You can literally polish it by rubbing a hammer against it. Ready, look? I mean, look, it's taking off that oxide coating and polishing it just to run a hammer against it. And I think I could even sharpen it like this. Dude, it's putting a bevel on it. We're like extruding a bevel onto an edge.
This would be good for the making a sword without power tools.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody wants a sword without power tools. Nobody said it had to be out of steel. Maybe a final touch up on the belt grinder. Whoa! Try and sharpen it and it just rolls. I'm gonna have to do it from this direction. It's just next to impossible to put an edge on it. It's just so malleable. You grind from one side, it plastically pushes a burr over and it never breaks off. I think the question is less, what can this cut? And more, what can cut this? Very common test for edge performance is the old paper slice. Definitely cannot cut through paper. Will the paper cut through it? No way. That is a knife being cut by a single sheet of printer paper. One blonde human hair. Bro, a human hair did that. Ha! Cardboard wins. Well, actually, 50-50. By the way, look at my hands. The amount of fine indium that is soaked into my fingerprints is scary, and hopefully doesn't lead to some sort of heavy metal exposure that kills me. It is just a wild metal. So strange, but I don't think I have any use for it whatsoever. Indium is not going to be our new favorite metal, but it does prove to be a jolly good time. Jamie, if you would like to do the honors. Indium, you lose against the man of steel. Oh, that sounds awful. Wow, look at the perfect scroll it made. Please be sure to go check out today's sponsor, which was Element at drinklmnt.com/forge. I appreciate you being here sincerely. It's great to be able to play with these interesting metals. See you soon. Bye-bye.